What's up, guys? This is Bryce Van Hoosen from Silver Talon. Today we are looking at this SLA3Q Soloist from the new Pro Plus series from Jackson Guitars. Alright, so right off the bat, as soon as I am done filming this video, I am packing this bad boy up and sending this to the folks over at Volcanic Strike Fest, which is now a benefit for the victims of the fires that occurred last month on Maui. As some of you may or may not know, my wife is actually from Maui, so it obviously hit very close to home. It was an emotional couple of days, as you can imagine, seeing these places that we had spent so much time just kind of burning to the ground. And the sheer loss of life and culture is obviously very tragic. So I have teamed up with Jackson Guitars and Volcanic Strike Fest. So this guitar is going to be sent over there, and it's going to be either raffled or auctioned off, whatever is going to do the most good and raise the most money for folks that need it the most over there. So I just wanted to give a huge thank you to the folks over at Jackson Guitars and Mike over there for sending this to be donated, as well as the folks over at Volcanic Strike Fest on Maui. And Max from Pilau, check his band out. Huge shout out and massive thank you to all those folks. So really excited to get this thing over there and to try to do, I guess, what little good we can in the face of such a massive tragedy. All right, so let's check out the song that I wrote inspired by this beautiful piece of equipment, and we'll come back and talk about the features and the specs of this Soloist as well as the Pro Plus series. Yeah, so this thing absolutely freaking shreds. I had a blast writing and recording and playing this thing for that song. So I know whoever finally gets this bona fide shred stick in their hands is going to be very happy with how it plays. So some of the features that we have on this is the new Pro Plus series, as I've said before. So that means that in contrast to the normal Pro series that you have from Jackson, you have just a couple of extra additional little features that make it a bit of a plus, a bit of an upgrade from the normal Pro series. So some of the things that we have here and that I really like, number one, stainless steel frets. You guys should know that I am a huge fan of stainless steel frets, even going to the point of having some of my guitars completely refretted with stainless steel frets just to have that extra bit of slinkiness under the fingers. Really, it's just makes for great longevity, right? You don't have to replace stainless steel frets really ever, unless you're an absolute maniac, but they also feel really just kind of slick underneath the fingers when you're doing bends and vibrato and all that kind of stuff. So as guitar players, we know the most important thing, bends and vibrato. Another really cool feature, and this is just sort of some icing on the cake, but you have these luminlay side dots. So I played one show before with glow-in-the-dark side dot markers. That is a mouthful to say, by the way. Not necessarily the luminlay ones, but the ones that are on my Misha Mansour signature Juggernaut. And on a dark stage, they really do stand out and make seeing what you're doing a lot easier. So big fan of these. Another really cool feature is you have the truss rod adjusting screw hinge thingy. I don't know what you would call it, but basically it's at the end of the fretboard, so you don't have to fiddle around with taking a truss rod cover off or anything. So when you're on tour traveling through various locales, it makes it really easy to keep your neck at the absolute optimal angle. So I really like that. So some of the other specs, the main specs on this thing, the body is made out of, and I'm probably going to butcher how this is pronounced, so feel free to laugh at me in the comments below, but I believe it is called okume? Okume? The body's made out of that, and it has a quilted maple top, right, which is where you get the SLA3Q. It's actually an arch top, so you can see it kind of arching there, which looks absolutely beautiful. As far as the neck goes, we have a 3-piece walnut maple neck with a graphite reinforced truss rod, which means you have the absolute pinnacle of neck stability on this thing. Pickups, we have a Duncan distortion in the bridge and then 2 SSL6s in the middle and the neck. These things sound awesome. And the middle one is reverse wound, so you're not gonna get any of that sort of out of phase sound in the middle here. And then a Floyd Rose 1000 series tremolo. These things are really good. They stay in tune wonderfully, and the feel on it is really, really nice, really smooth. So no complaints about the 1000 series. As some of you might know, I am a bit of a Floyd Rose snob. I would definitely let you know if it wasn't one of the Floyd Rose versions that I enjoyed. But yeah, man, this thing absolutely shreds. Let's check out some of the tones just sort of by itself, not sitting in a mix here. So right now I'm going through my 78 Marshall JMP 2203 into some pedals here, and yeah, let's hear what this thing sounds like. Hell yeah, love playing guitars, and it's been a bit since I've played in E standard tuning, and it's actually really cool. All right, so neck pickup. The neck profile on this feels absolutely fantastic, as you can imagine. 12 to 16 inch radius per the standard kind of Jackson compound radius. Really makes fretting chords, playing power chords, big kind of chunky rhythm and stuff like that up here. Super easy. Then you got the widdly widdlies down there for the absolute shred beasts. So now I'm at the in-between position. Bridge pickup. All right, and there you have it. The Jackson SLA3Q from the brand new Pro Plus series from Jackson Guitars. Again, this thing is about to be sent to Maui to the Volcanic Strike Festival, which is a benefit concert for the victims of the West Maui and Upcountry fires that happened last month. So that show is later this month, and keep an eye out because I hope that they will be doing it again in future years. All applicable links are in the description below. I am Bryce Van Hoosen, and I will see you next time.